What's going on, Nakamas? It's your boy Mozy here, back with another episode of Mozy Reacts. On this episode of Mozy Reacts, I have episode 135 of One Piece. But before I get into today's episode, it's time for a comment of the day. And the comment comes from Godioda, and they said, "Bro, you have completed just 10% of the story and already considered above Naruto. I am just thinking what will happen if you've completed half of the story when it's at its most peak." And legit, I got scared when I thought about it, because I thought I might have a mental breakdown when it gets to that point. And I say that jestly, but at the same time kind of serious, because like when I first started this series, you guys were like, "Bro, just wait, it's gonna get very good, bro." And then I got to like episode 6 and started crying over Choo-Choo's backstory, and you're like, "Oh man, if you're crying at episode 6, bro, you're not ready." And I was like, okay, that's cap, it's their favorite anime, they're just talking it up. And then I got to Chopper and Luke's Nami's backstory first, and then I'm like, okay, maybe there's some truth to what they're saying. Then I get to Dr. Luke's and Chopper's backstory, breaks me, and you're like, huh, Mozy, that's not even a fraction of what you're about to witness. And I'm like, okay. And now I get to episode 134. It's a filler, not even supposed, like, think about general, like we're gonna use Naruto fillers, for example. Naruto fillers are not supposed to have that emotional pull. It's supposed to be a one-off episode that you can just kind of like basically put on in the background and like clean your room if you want to. It's not supposed to be that captivating. Filler. It's meant to just fill the spot. But yet I'm over here bawling my eyes out over Usopp. So I legit scared myself when I started to think about, what is it gonna be like at the height of One Piece? I might have a mental breakdown. I am very curious of what my reactions are gonna be like, how I'm gonna feel when I'm getting into the real thick of things. I'm excited for it though, that's for sure. But I do appreciate your comment, and if you guys want a chance to be comment today, feel free to drop a comment down below. And then before we get into today's episode, this is just a daily reminder that this is not a market substitute. You should always support the official release. Zoro's episode. Ooh, I'm so excited. They all got swords too. Oh, it's gonna be real good. They look way different. Johnny, wait, what? You got a completely different haircut and physique. So I'm taking it this is the episode how Zoro, Johnny, and Yasuke all came together. I ain't even. I don't even need to take it out and beat you. What rules?
あいつは俺たちが先に唾をつけた獲物だぜ。
I didn't think there was dibs on bounty hunters.
おいおい、
鷹の目。鷹の目のミホークって知ってるか？
Oh, Zoro, you do not want to meet him, trust.
世界一の剣豪になることを目指して旅をしている。食うために賞金首を狩ることもあるが、別に賞金稼ぎってわけじゃねえ。ガキの頃にそう決めたんでな。人になんて言われようと関係ねえ。
いくらガキの頃の夢ったって、あんたそりゃ。
お前たちのことは知らなかった。すまねえな。ただし、ここはおごってもらうぜ。
I love Zoro so fucking much.
やったぜジョニー、500万ベリだ。
お前なんで賞金稼ぎになった？
なんでって決まってんじゃねえか。食うためだろうが。
俺の生まれた村は貧しいとこだったがよ。そんな村でさえよく山賊に襲撃されたもんさ。そんな時山賊の首を狙う賞金稼ぎの連中もまたやってきたのさ。俺は山賊たちにさっそうと戦いを挑む賞金稼ぎの兄貴に心の底から憧れたもんだった。いつか俺もああやって悪い奴らをぶっ倒すことができたらなんて思ってな。あの世界一野郎の言葉を聞いた時、あの頃の自分を思い出しちまってよ。
おいおい、何しんみりしてやがる。お前らしくもねえ。
うるせえな。
Their personalities are completely different.
どうした？何かあったのか？
山賊だ。ディック一味が町外れの牧場。
Dick 10,000. Oh, Oda. Oh, I guess this was not Oda.
あれか。おい、どうする？どんどん持ってかれちまうぜ。
相手はあの山賊ディックだ。叶うわけねえ。命まで取られたら元も子もねえよ。
ちくしょ
なんだこの町の連中は。臆病なもんだな。抵抗する根性もねえってか。まあ、ある意味利口だな。
Oh, just wait.
奪うものか奪われるもの、そのどちらかしかいねえこの時代だ。弱えってのはそれだけで罪。逆らうなんざバカのやることだ。
皆が苦労して蓄えた大切なものなんだ。
You fucked up. Don't go after kids when Zoro's around.
ハリー、やめなさい。叶うわけがない。ハリー、行くぜ。
おい、やめとけ相棒。いくらあっしらでも紙一重だぜ。
純粋だった頃の俺だ。
Get him, Johnny. Oh, shit. You didn't even budge him.
なもねえ賞金稼ぎさ。
なんだと。てめえら賞金稼ぎか。俺の首が狙いか。めんどくせえな、このハイヤな野郎どもが。
なんだとこ？
金が欲しいんだったら恵んでやってもいいぜ。はした金でよけりゃな。
そんなものはいらねえ。今日はちょっとばかし正義の味方になってみて気分なだけだ。
Right on, Johnny.
正義の味方。
俺を男にしちゃくれねえか。
ジョニー、お前。わかった。
この時代に正義も悪もねえもんだ。強えやつが勝つ。ただそれだけなんじゃねえのかいな。
I am kind of getting that sense in this anime.
そうよ。あっしらは今朝だって500万ベリーの賞金首を海軍に渡したばっかりなんだ。
ビリーよ、俺の弟分を潰したのはてめえらか。
Oh. I swear, I love Zoro so much that I think he could have his own show if he wanted.
波の刀だったらあの折れちまったあんたの2本の刀と同じ運命だったぜ。
俺はあいつの分も強くなるから。天国まで俺の名が届く。
I totally forgot about that scene. That scene even made me cry. There have been so many moments that made me cry. I am fearful for what's to come.
追加の金を払いたいところだが、あいにく今一文なしだ。
いいってことよ。なかなかお目にかかれる代物じゃねえ。いい目の保養になったぜ。こんな生倉な大刀なんかとはわけが違うわ。ああ、おいおい、あんた言わんこっちゃねえ。勘弁してくれよ。これじゃ何本あっても足りゃしねえぞ。
くそ、またやっちまって。
山クジラのディックの野郎だ。王室を使う1000万ベリーのサービスだ。
That is the greatest name right now.
賞金首か。
Johnny, you have a sword. Swing that when he hits his. He can't stop a sword with his hand, Johnny. Come on now.
本当に俺の弟分を潰した奴らなのか？
へえ、ビーのやつを引き渡したのはアシラだが、倒したの別人だこの野郎。
何奪ってやがる。道理でおめえら弱えと思ったぜ。
うるせえ。
Fair point.
てめえ、そんなに死にてえのか。
獲物は全部馬車に積み終わりましたぜ。
終わったか。さて、じゃあ引き上げるとするが、こんな腰抜けどもに構っていてもしょうがねえ。
待ちやがれ。
Surprise her, he's gonna up and leave.
待てっつってんだよ、賞金首。稼ぎにはならねえかもしれねえ。だがな、信念を通すために戦いたくなる時だってあるんだよ。
Big
生
facts.
意気できねえ奴らだ。とっとと片付けちまえ。
Okay, I feel like they can take these guys. They could have if they weren't hurt.
なんだ話せ。あの人たち俺のために。
戦う気があるんなら考えろ。自分の力なら何ができるかを。
やれやれ、かわいそうに。もう無事な面の皮はどこにも残っちゃいねえよ。そろそろ終わりにしてやるとするが。
行くぜ。
もういいんじゃねえのか。とっくに勝負は決まってる。
さっきの。
悪いな。お前らの獲物横取りさせてもらうぜ。
That's perfectly fine.
必要になっちまったな。
あいつは
3本の刀、まさか海賊狩りの
どんな刀だろうと、その実力を 100% 引き出せるようにならねえと。
ドロのはゾロさんよ。
Just wait, Zoro. You're eventually gonna be able to cut through
これだけの
steel.
人数をいっぺんに倒すなんてちょっと無理だと思うがな。
Ha 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 ha. He's beating 100. Shut the fuck up.
三刀流じゃ意味が違うぜ。
三刀流だ。
Oh my god. It's so good.
やったすげえ見事っす。
Facts.
うまい。
Oh, okay.
言ったはずだ。俺の横に立つんじゃない。
そんな格好じゃ風邪ひくわ。
風邪なんかひくやつは心に隙のあるやつだ。
じゃあ
Okay, Zoro.
海賊狩りだなんて名乗ったことは一度もない。
じゃあ誰がそんな素敵な名前をつけてくれたの？
俺には関係ない。
Someone told me there's a rainbow mist filler, and I'm excited for that too. Nice job! Oh!
世話かけたな。
ロロノアゾロあんたの腕に惚れやした。音もさしてくんな。あっしらはなくくも紙一重でたまりそうになる賞金稼ぎユニットヨサクとジョニー。
勝手にしろ。
Gang, 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 gang! Alrighty, well that was it for episode 135 of One Piece, and I've said it once and I'm sure I'm going to say it again, but I think Zoro could have his own show if he wanted. He could stand off and carry a show by himself if he really wanted to. You know, other characters like Sanji, Nami, even though I do love him, Chopper, they wouldn't be able to carry a show by themselves. Maybe a couple episodes, but not an entire show. Usopp probably could, just because he's a very dynamic character. He goes from being, he goes from being funny to being very like inspirational, like we had like last episode, to he can also be serious, like when he was fighting Miss Christmas and Mr. Four. So he's a very dynamic character. He could probably have his own show, but Zoro definitely could. His badasseriness could just straight carry the show. And then since he's not a very emotional character, whenever they needed those like emotional pulls or episodes, it'd be very easy for them to do, because since he never shows his emotional side, when he does, I'd just be like, oh my god, he's showing, you know what I mean? It would just be very easy for them to get that out of us, that I really do think he could have his own show if he wanted. Speaking of shows, I want to know this filler, how I don't know the words I want to use, but I'm going to try to articulate the best I can. How accurate or like how truthful are these fillers to the canon? Because this filler is a backstory on how Zoro met Johnny and Yasuke. So like how accurate is this? Like I'm assuming they made this episode because in the actual anime / manga, they don't address that. Which then begs the question of, would you consider this filler? Because yeah, it's not plot as in it progresses the story, but it still connects to the plot. So I don't know, like this would be a good backstory for all types of characters. You know what I mean? Like all fillers could be. So that's what I mean by like truthfulness of like how possible is it that this actual backstory happened, and should I take it for what it is and be like, take this and apply this to like future arcs of actual canon and be like, if Johnny and them come back up, can I recall this episode and be like, oh yeah, I remember when they do that? Or am I supposed to be like, nope, don't you're not even supposed to know that, don't even recall that if you see them again. So I'm just curious about that aspect. But yeah, other than that, very, very great episode. Anything with Zoro in it, I know I'm going to love. So, another great episode. I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching my reaction, though. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been hella real fun. Later on.